No one could have predicted that Mercedes would have struggled so much to sign an extension to Hamilton's contract, leaving the seven-time world champion's future uncertain. It's no secret that Toto Wolff and Mercedes have been under immense pressure to just this. However, recent events seem to confirm that Hamilton has successfully played his final move to secure his future, seemingly getting one over on Wolff. Join us as we reveal his strategic move and how things are unfolding. It would make complete sense that Hamilton would want to continue with Mercedes. He's claimed before, "I see myself being with Mercedes until my last days, to be honest." After all, his connection with the team dates back to his early years in motorsport, when he was just 13 years old. They served as his engine suppliers during his 6 seasons with McLaren, and he's now been racing for Mercedes' works team for 11 seasons. Throughout his Formula One career, Hamilton has accomplished nearly every feat, except surpassing Michael Schumacher's record of 7 championships. With 7 titles under his belt, Hamilton is determined to secure an 8th victory. But contract negotiations have not been running smoothly for the Mercedes camp. Toto Wolff has openly acknowledged that he does not see eye to eye with Lewis Hamilton regarding the proposed salary raise. The two parties have differing perspectives and have not reached an agreement on the matter. "This may be the only time in 10 or 11 years that we've been together and our goals have diverged," Wolff recently stated. If Lewis Hamilton were to leave Mercedes, there are a few potential options to consider as his replacement. One possibility is Mick Schumacher, who's currently serving as a reserve driver for Mercedes. Schumacher is the son of 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher and has shown promise in lower Formula categories. While he was previously overlooked by Haas for a race seat, his ties to Mercedes and his marketability could make him a viable candidate, potentially on a 1-year basis as the team evaluates his long-term options. Another option for Mercedes would be to explore the open market and search for a replacement externally. However, the challenge lies in the fact that many desirable candidates are already committed to contracts for the 2024 season, making them unavailable. This includes drivers like Esteban Ocon, who Mercedes has viewed as a future race driver for a long time. If Lewis Hamilton decides not to race next season, it would present a significant challenge for Toto Wolff and the Mercedes team. This situation would resemble the experience in 2016, when Nico Rosberg won the championship and subsequently decided to retire, leaving Mercedes with the task of filling his seat. Toto Wolff's long-standing relationship with Valtteri Bottas and the existing Mercedes customer deal with Williams provided a valuable opportunity for Wolff to engineer a suitable solution. Back then, Wolff was able to secure Bottas as a replacement for Rosberg, and the agreement turned out to be a successful one for the team. But Hamilton reckons he has nothing to worry about, and as Wolff has stated that they're not considering a plan B at the moment, indicating their desire to retain Hamilton. He is not yet considering alternative drivers to replace their number 1 driver. "I don't want to engage in discussions with other drivers because I'm happy with the ones that are in the team, that's for sure. At the moment, there is no plan B. It's Lewis." And Hamilton is using this intel to his own advantage. He has had years of contract negotiating, particularly with Mercedes. The Brit knows how to use all available information and manipulations to influence his strategy over Wolff and Mercedes in order to attain his personal budget. The current Silver Arrows driver has claimed, "I am happy where I am," but he's also added, "I haven't signed a contract yet, but we are working on one." Wolff once expounded that if Ferrari were offering Hamilton an exceptional deal, that they wouldn't stand in his way. But what if Hamilton has called Wolff's bluff? The Brit was reported to say, "I'd be lying if I said I'd never thought about ending my career anywhere else. I thought about it and watched the Ferrari drivers on the screens at the track, and of course you wonder what it would be like to be in red." And that, Ferrari has shown that they know how to create a great car. A comment bound to have Toto's ears steaming, right? Ferrari is widely regarded as one of the most successful teams in Formula One history. They've achieved remarkable success, securing a record 16 Constructors' Championships and 15 Drivers' Championships. Ferrari's storied legacy in the sport, combined with their rich history and passionate fan base, make them a highly prestigious and iconic team in Formula One. And Hamilton knows this. In fact, Hamilton knows that Wolff knows this, and he's using it against him. According to reports, Ferrari, who have both Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz under contract for the 2024 season, are interested in pairing Lewis Hamilton with Leclerc next season. potentially leading to Sainz's departure from the team. We can speculate who's turning that mill. Lewis Hamilton and Fred Vasseur, the newly appointed Ferrari team principal, share a history of a positive working relationship. Vasseur previously oversaw Hamilton's successful GP2 campaign at Art in 2006, where Hamilton won the championship before progressing to a Formula One seat the following year. Their connection from those early days in their careers has fostered a rapport between them. During the Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend, Hamilton and Vasseur were spotted engaging in a conversation in the paddock, further fueling speculation and adding intrigue to the possibilities surrounding Hamilton's future. Also, reports suggest that Ferrari president John Elkann is maintaining close contact with Lewis Hamilton and is making preparations for a substantial deal to bring the 7-time world champion to the Maranello-based team in 2024. The challenges ahead for Ferrari are expected to be even greater than anticipated, extending beyond the financial aspect of investing significant sums in Hamilton, as Ferrari faces the challenge of persuading Lewis Hamilton to embrace his project, which has predominantly revolved around Charles Leclerc thus far. In bringing on Hamilton, however, the team will also be faced with a dilemma. Pairing Charles Leclerc with Lewis Hamilton could create a new dynamic where neither driver would be willing to play a supporting role. Alternatively, the team could choose to part ways with its loyal and highly regarded driver Leclerc and bring in Hamilton to instigate significant changes, hoping for positive results. There are also speculations of a possible swap deal, where Leclerc would leave Ferrari to partner with George Russell at Mercedes. All this, however, also presents a considerable risk for Hamilton, as Ferrari has not demonstrated strong performance in the past decade, while Mercedes has already shown signs of progress and success. But we know, as does Hamilton, that Mercedes is listening and watching his every move. A potential Ferrari-Hamilton alliance would be a skillful scheme in manipulating the silver arrows to raise his contract proposal. Reports suggest that Ferrari is preparing a £40 million offer to secure Hamilton's services for the 2024 season. Because although Ferrari has made a generous and competitive offer, Wolff is known for his resilience and refuses to easily concede defeat. Wolff claims that negotiations with his star driver isn't the easiest. It's just uncomfortable that two friends, two blood brothers who have been through thick and thin for 10 years, suddenly have to discuss money. And Hamilton is aware of this, hence why he's able to squeeze more out of Mercedes, because he knows they will bend. Toto Wolff has said so himself. "I am firmly convinced that we'll find each other. There's not a millimetre of doubt for me." In a very recent and significant announcement, Toto Wolff has revealed that the team is prepared to offer Lewis Hamilton a substantial contract worth approximately $86 million, marking a significant increase from his current $35 million deal. Wolff maintains that these rumours come up every 2 years when we have to sign a new contract. We discuss normally, without any time pressure. Except for his most recent contract extension in February 2021, Lewis Hamilton has typically announced his previous contract extensions with Mercedes during Grand Prix weekends. These announcements have taken place in various locations, including Monaco, Hockenheim and Austria. With this said, we looked at this weekend's Monaco GP, if it goes ahead that is, to see if all negotiations have been resolved. At the rate Mercedes and Ferrari are throwing their dollars, Lewis might actually earn his billion-dollar man name. What do you think? Do you think the final piece has been moved? Will we see Mercedes resign the battle soon? Let us know.